The power of infinite potential. Embracing your true self. We live in a world where the concept of being limited is something we often accept without question. We limit ourselves with thoughts like, I can't, I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough. But what if these limitations are not real? What if you could unlock a deeper power within you? The power of the infinite. It might sound strange at first, but the truth is that the very fact you see yourself as limited is a sign that you are actually connected to something much greater. You are not just a finite being. You are, at your core, an infinite one. To understand this, we need to explore the two fundamental perspectives of existence, the finite and the infinite. The illusion of limitations. Most people go through life seeing themselves as limited. They think their abilities are confined to their circumstances, their past, or their immediate reality. But this perception is an illusion. In reality, you have the ability to transcend these limitations and tap into a deeper sense of self. The reason you believe in your limitations is because you have chosen to. Every thought, belief, and action that reinforces the idea of being small or restricted is something you've decided to embrace. And that's okay. This choice, the choice to see yourself as limited, is valid because it's part of your journey. But the key lies in realizing that this is only one choice, one path. The moment you acknowledge that you are more than just a finite being, you open the door to something much more expansive. The infinite self. Now, let's look at the infinite aspect of you. This is the part of you that goes beyond the limitations of time and space. This is the part that is eternal, unchanging, and unbounded. When you embrace your infinite nature, you begin to see the world not as something that holds you back, but as a field of possibilities. You realize that your potential is not confined to what you see in front of you right now. Your true self is boundless. But how do you connect with this infinite self? It starts with awareness. You need to recognize that your current perception of yourself is just a small part of who you really are. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and even your body are temporary aspects of your existence, not the essence of who you are. The moment you become aware of this, you start to experience a sense of freedom. Freedom from the illusion of limitation. The power of choice. Once you realize that you have the ability to choose between the limited self and the infinite self, the next step is to choose consciously. You can choose to keep living in the belief that you are limited. Or you can choose to see yourself as a powerful, infinite being, capable of achieving anything you desire. The key is to remember that choosing the infinite self is not about ignoring the challenges or difficulties of life. It's about recognizing that even in the face of challenges, you have the capacity to rise above them. The infinite self is not bound by circumstances. It transcends them. It sees obstacles as opportunities for growth and expansion, not as something that stands in the way. Transcending the finite. Living as an infinite being means stepping into your full potential. It means shedding the old patterns of thinking that keep you stuck in a limited mindset. It means embracing new possibilities, even if they seem out of reach at first. The moment you shift your perspective from the finite to the infinite, you begin to unlock your true power. You start to see the world through the lens of abundance rather than scarcity. You start to feel a deep sense of peace, knowing that no matter what happens, you are connected to something far greater than you could ever imagine. The choice is yours. The question is, which path will you choose? Will you continue to live as a limited being, confined by the boundaries you've placed on yourself? Or will you step into your infinite nature and embrace the endless possibilities that await you? The choice is yours. And once you make the choice to see yourself as an infinite being, you will begin to experience life in ways you never thought possible. The key to unlocking your true potential lies in recognizing that you are not limited by your circumstances, but empowered by your ability to choose your perspective. So, take a moment to reflect. What will you choose today? Will you choose to live as the infinite being you truly are? Embrace the infinite within you and watch as your world transforms.